Environment reprogramming. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the most crucial aspects of your entrepreneurial career and your business endeavors is your environment. What is your environment conditioning you to become? Now, you are a byproduct of your environment, whether you like it or not, because you are an accumulation of the things and the energy and the people around you. This is known. That's why birds of the same feather flock together. We know this to be a principle because energy, right, of the same kind usually attracts, and energy of the different kind usually repels. So the environment that you're in is most likely having a massive impact on the decisions of your life, the quality of your life, and the type of information that you're allowing to enter into your head and that you're believing to be true. When I was poor and I wanted to get out of the rat race and I wanted to get out of the bullshit, my family, right? They would say, no, that's not a realistic dream. Oh, you shouldn't go into sales because you don't have a guarantee that that's a way for you to make money. Go get a job washing dishes at a fast food restaurant. Like, that was their advice. Truly, that was their advice. That was the environment that I was in. That was the environment that was conditioning me on a certain life path. And it was from that environment that I had to not only deprogram, say, hey, this is bullshit, but reprogram. Now, what is the environment that I want to have? So let me ask you, what are the type of friends that you're surrounding yourself with? What are the people that are around you? What are they saying when you're presenting your dreams and your ambitions? We say this common quote of never share your big dreams to small-minded people because they can kill them. Well, share your dreams to big-minded people, but go find those big-minded people because it's important to collaborate and to share this information, how you're growing, how you're propelling yourself, so you can bounce back information, because in the multitude of counsel, there is wisdom. The question is, what is the type of counsel that you're getting, and is your environment going to give you the best one? If the answer is no, then you need to change it. If that means instead of working at your house, you go work at a WeWorks place, or you go and work at a coffee shop, or you go and work at the library, so be it. Create an ecosystem and control the environment around you. If you work at an office, what does it look like? What type of lights do you have? Do you have fluorescent lights? Do you have a crazy little cubicle? Does your boss tell you that you have to clock in extra hours in an unpaid way, and that doesn't allow you to work on side hustles and you're always focused and consumed on work? That's not healthy as well, right? You need to be able to develop yourself in different areas. So ladies and gentlemen, environment, extremely important. Not only the negative side, but also the draining side, which is there are environments that, yeah, you may be learning a ton of stuff, but they're not allowing you to get to the next level because it requires a certain amount of energy, and you're expending that energy capped, limited, working for somebody else or doing something that isn't your fullest potential. So it's not only a negative environment that pushes you from your fullest potential, but it's also a draining environment that you're just using your energy and your resources and giving it to another person instead of maximizing it for yourself. So ladies and gentlemen, please focus on your environment. What does your environment look like? Because if it's not adding, it's subtracting. There is no net neutral here. Once I realized this principle, I got rid of all of my friends. I unfortunately had to stop talking to some family members. It's the name of the game, it's a sacrifice, because what you can't be doing is stooping down to people's level in order for you to have a relationship with them, right? They need to elevate. If not, you're always coming back down. And this idea of a dog coming back and eating its own barf sounds so ludicrous, yet we do it so many times. We go back to the same bullshit lifestyle that we wanted to get out of in the first place. And we do that because we enjoy familiarity. Things that we're familiar with, they tend to bring comfort. But comfort, we know, is the enemy. So you need to shy away from the known and become an embracer of the unknown. That which you know, I don't want to do that anymore. That which you don't know, let me experience life. Let me not take another person's word for it. Let me go and try it out myself. Let me go through my entrepreneurial journey, my endeavors, and understand, ladies and gentlemen, that there's nothing to lose. What do you have to lose, honestly? If you have a shit life, what do you have to lose? Nothing. Nothing. If you have a shit family member that's super negative and they don't want you to pursue your dreams, fuck them, dude. Honestly, fuck that person. It's the name of the game. The fact that I have to put this behind a paywall to tell you guys this tells you how the system is so fucked up that one of the biggest issues in entrepreneurship is the environment of people. It's not whether they have work ethic, whether they have a good business model, is that the shit that's going on around them isn't allowing them to level up. Hence why I have to do this myself. I have to create a digital environment for you. You have the digital environment, but now, ladies and gentlemen, please protect the physical environment. Are you exercising? Where are you eating? What are you listening to? Are there Wi-Fi towers around your house? Who are the people that are in your house that you're rooming with, that you're living with? Like, what's the type of food, alcohol, drinks that are in your house? That environment, guys, is either going to help you become a winner or a loser. You may think it's not important for the entrepreneurial journey, but dude, it is extremely important. It's so important that if forgotten, you become an unsuccessful entrepreneur. You may have everything else in check, but people will look at you with pity. And the people that have a lot of money and have nothing else are often looked at as very poor. And you do not want to end up that way. Your environment is key. Protect it. It's your energy. It's your sanctuary. It's your temple. Protect it. Nurture it and use it to achieve your fullest potential. Reprogram the environment by being a decider of what you want your 6 senses to experience, right? When you enter a room, how do you want it to smell? Clean, dirty, fresh air, full of aerosols and bleach? Or do you want it to be healthy and clean? When you enter a room with your eyes, do you want it to be all dirty? Or do you want it to be clean, full of plants, oxygenated, full of natural light? In your opinion, thinking that working outside of these conditions is fine. But when you operate inside these conditions, you realize that it's optimal. Optimal for what? A full life, a properly developed life, a life that is in harmony and in balance. So build the right environment, ladies and gentlemen. Build it with purpose, build it with intention, and get serious. See you guys in the next video.